EPA meteorologist Bobby Martins here with your outlook for the weekend of August 9th and 10th, 2025. This weekend's video forecast is brought to you by Pitch a Tent Rentals, telling you that life sucks a lot less when you rent a camper, find a campsite, light a fire, and sit with good friends. So if you want to sleep around, rent a camper from them. If you have a desire to swing, campgrounds have playgrounds with swing sets, and by swing sets, they mean playground equipment, not those adventurous set of twins from back in spring break in 1993. Let's keep it family friendly. Life is short. Experiences matter most. Go camping. Find them on Facebook and on the web at pitchatentrentals.com. Proud sponsors of the weekend video forecast. What a fantastic weekend this is going to be. You see just nothing but clear blue skies behind me. That's what you're going to be dealing with both Saturday and Sunday. Fantastic end to Music Fest, and it's been a great 10-day stretch for them. Across the board. They should be able to shatter all-time attendance records. We're going to set the bar this year. It's going to be tough to beat this with how the temperatures have been and the lower humidity and virtually no rainfall except for a few spits here and there on a couple days, but that was it. So very nice weather. High pressure is remaining in control of our weather to our north and east. Still a little bit of an onshore flow, but very minimal. Today, this will be the last day of the onshore flow, as that high is going to be moving out in this direction and continuing toward the Canadian Maritimes and away from our area. But mostly sunny days are expected both today and tomorrow. Some upper air ridging is going to start moving in here a little bit on Sunday, so temperatures will be slightly higher. Today's 83 to 86, as you see above me here in the video, and 85 to 88 on Sunday. But both days are going to be lower humidity. See, this is this afternoon, looking at middle 50s dew points across most of the area, except for an area right down here by the shore points. They will be in the 60s there, but anything in the interior is in the middle 50s today. And then on Sunday, it comes up very slightly, but mainly because the temperatures are coming up. So we're looking at dew points in the upper 50s to near 60 degrees across most of the region. So not too bad. And of course, sky condition is going to be mostly clear this weekend. So a fantastic weekend coming up. As we head into next week, the temperature is going to increase. Here's the temperature anomalies from the European ensemble, and you can see a large area of some blues over us. This is temperatures are about 4 degrees or thereabout below average today, and they're going to increase a little bit on Sunday. But this is looking at Saturday. But watch what we have as we move this forward. Sunday gets back to near average, and then we get into this warmer than average stretch going into next week. That's going to peak around midweek, in that Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday time frame of this week is probably your warmest 3 days. Probably a heat wave in there too, with 90 degrees or better on 3 consecutive days at least. They may hit 90 here already in our southeastern areas on Monday, like down by the major areas like Philadelphia, Newark, the Heat Islands, Reading. Those areas will probably come close to, if not hit 90 on Monday already. But Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday looks like the core of this. We're going to get temperatures here that are 6-7 degrees above average. And then once a cold front moves through later in the week, which I'm about to show you, it goes down a little bit, but you're still on the opposite side of that front, still looking at about 4 degrees or so above average. So at that time, your normal high might be about 84 degrees. So if you add 4 degrees to that, you're generally upper 80s still. So it's still going to be warmer than average, but just not quite as hot as that Tuesday through Thursday period. As far as precipitation goes, absolutely nothing, of course, this weekend. Nothing early next week either. Looking at sunny to partly cloudy skies on Monday, mostly sunny here on Tuesday as that heat wave begins, if it hasn't already, on Monday. And then Wednesday, we're going to have a cold front approaching that could, with a prefrontal trough, touch off an isolated thunderstorm in spots. We left a low chance, 30% chance of a late day or late afternoon or evening thunderstorm here on Wednesday. That threat will become a little bit more scattered here, we think, on Thursday. So a little bit more of a scattered threat and higher percentages for afternoon and evening thunderstorms here on Thursday of next week, and that may linger into Friday as well. Some more scattered showers and thunderstorms shown as well. But early look at next weekend does look like it's going to dry out, so we might have another lucky break where might cross your fingers. You might have 3 consecutive weekends of dry, which, again, this is unheard of. We have had so many weekends that were ruined by at least one of the 2 days by some kind of rain, but it doesn't look like to be the case. It's just that mid to late week period where we're watching for those thunderstorms. By the way, if there's people, and I know they're going to be doing it because I know how these people operate, but if you're watching, you're on social media, on X or Facebook, and you're seeing posts about possible hurricanes hitting the East Coast, that's a ways out there. I did the long-range outlook yesterday like I do every single Friday and outlined a period if it were to occur between the 20th and 24th of August. Today is only the 9th. We got a long ways to go, folks, before we can even take that, can even consider something like that when it, first of all, hasn't even formed. Okay, it's not even an invest yet. And it would be a wave coming off of Africa going all the way across the country here. Could do a bunch of different things. We might not even be there. But if it is, I mean, it could be doing something like this. It could be coming in here. It could be coming up the coast. There's a lot of different possibilities of what that could be, but that's not for a long time yet. This is something that we would start talking about within a week or so if it's looking more plausible. And we're not even close to that point yet. So just ignore any of those posts or just hype posts, clickbait, that kind of thing. Especially showing big hurricanes here by the coast here. I mean, there was one model that actually this European model. I'm not even going to bother showing it because it's nonsense right now. To take a look at that right now, but there was one. The European model today did bring a storm right up here, pretty big wrapped up storm. It is hurricane season. We have to start watching the tropics a little bit more closely. But the only thing we're doing right now is just saying, if something were to occur, it would be in that August 20th to 24th time frame. So if you want to plan ahead just for that, just to keep monitoring in the weeks ahead, we'll do that. But nothing to get excited about just yet. I'm EPAWA meteorologist Bobby Marchus. That is your outlook for this weekend of August 9th and 10th, 2025. Have a great Saturday and Sunday.